Alright, so today we're going to be unboxing the LaMetric Time Smart Clock Horlog Intelligent. Now, I don't know what that means, but we'll find out in a minute. I'll also be talking about why I picked this device versus similar offerings. Okay, so this is what we got in the box. You get the power brick and the power adapters. And then in here you get some quick guide manuals. Yeah, the cable. So you get the cable here. We'll just look at it in a second. The star of the show. Now this is what it looks like. So in comparison, I'm gonna put it next to a Samsung phone. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it, but this is the size. But you get the idea. Different angle. This is the thickness compared to it does feel good in the hand. I'm actually surprised we have the USB-C here. Check this out. This is a USB-C. It's me voiceover. Now it took me a while to actually set it up. There was an issue with the connection. I wasn't able to set it up quickly. Turns out that the place where I put it, basically where my desk is located inside of my bedroom, is a little bit far from the router, and the device is finding it difficult to pick up signal. So took me a little bit to figure it out. I think once I played the radio, I figured that it was choppy, it was getting disconnected, and I figured that when I moved it a little bit closer towards the router, it worked perfectly fine. Now here you see that I'll play a snippet, I'll play a little bit of music so you can see what it looks like. It's pretty impressed actually. It's I really love the animation. I love the way it looks. I think it's design-wise, this thing is amazing. Now, like I said, now here you also see me playing a customized message, which is something you can do here, by the way. I haven't tested. Actually, I should have done it. I haven't tested the number of characters you can actually use in a text message, but it's pretty. I was able to put in, I think, 3-4 different phrases without an issue. So I'm not sure about the length. You know, I don't assume it's going to be like 5,000 characters or something, but I didn't run into any issues whatsoever. Now, I do want to talk about why I picked this versus the other 3 offerings. I think we have the Tidbit, and then we have the Ulanzi Time Clock, I believe it was called, and then we have the Divoom Pixel. Why I picked this one is, no, they're all similar, I think, in what they can do. We all, I think most of you guys who are watching the video are picking it up for the YouTube counter. So the Ulanzi clock, why this qualified it is because it rounds off the last 2 digits, and I think that's really important for when you're just, especially when you're just starting off YouTube and you want to know every single subscriber counts. So you want to see where you stand at any given time, and it doesn't really help that they round off the last 2 digits. If you have a Ulanzi clock and you've experienced something different, please correct me down in the comments. As for the Divoom Pixel, I just didn't really like the aspect ratio. I know that I think it was not the Max, but one of the Devon Pixel devices. Basically, I didn't really like the 1:1 aspect ratio. It didn't really look like a clock, or just didn't really sit well with me. So, and the last one is the Tidbit. I think probably it's obviously it's the most expensive out of all the four devices. I think it's at about $179 dollars. What I didn't like about it simply is the wood finish. Don't get me wrong, I really do love wood designs and all. I watch a lot of woodworking videos, but I don't have the colors in my desk right now to match it. Probably, or maybe if I had a different setup, I would have gone for it. Now, as for the device at hand here, there's quite a few things you can do besides the besides the YouTube subscriber counter. Obviously, you can use it to play radio. Now, granted, it's not going to be like local radio, as in built-in or baked into the device. It's internet radio, meaning it's depending on the Wi-Fi at your house, which is, I mean, kind of cool. I personally, I would have preferred the classic radio option. However, it is what it is. You can, it comes in with some built-in, I believe, British channels. I think 5 or 6 British channels. I immediately deleted them and just put in some of my own. You will have to, it gives you the option of customized URL. So you just need to do a little bit of research. And I think most radio channels nowadays provide streaming URL, basically. Some of the other things you can do is you can send customized messages with an emoji from anywhere in the world. So the way you do it is you download a separate app from the LaMetric app, and then you log into that app with your LaMetric account that you've already created earlier to set up the LaMetric time, and you use that app to send customized messages. Now, as for the speakers, before buying the device itself, I was expecting some really bad quality speakers, but I was actually surprised. I mean, they sound just fine. Obviously don't expect something great in terms of bass quality, but it's absolutely fine. I think I'm not sure what these people on YouTube speak about in terms of speaker issues, but it's absolutely fine for my use case. Other than that, I mean, it's been really it. I still think overall it's a great device. I really like it. I've been using it for almost a week now. I've enjoyed it. It replaced an old digital alarm speaker Bluetooth type thing that I was having, and I was using regularly. So when I saw this, I knew that something like this would be of use to me. The only issue is it's pretty it's expensive. I'm saying, for what it does. Something like this would have been far more reasonable at a price tag of about 70 to, I would say, $80 US. I picked it up for about I believe it's 125 US, and that's with discount. So it's pretty expensive. That's been it. I really hope that you find this video useful. Thank you so much. I do hope that you will help in pushing the number of subscribers and help me enjoy my device a little bit more. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or any comments, please leave them down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.